Have you ever wondered, is my data really safe? In the 21st century, life has become intertwined with the digital world. Every click, every swipe, every share contributes to a vast pool of data that defines who we are in the virtual landscape. This data has become a precious commodity, the new gold of our era. But with great value comes great risk. In the realm of the internet, an invisible threat lurks: cybercrime. Cybersecurity and data privacy are no longer optional. They are a necessity. They form our first line of defense against this invisible threat, protecting our digital selves from prying eyes and malicious intents. However, this defense is not foolproof. Data breaches happen, and when they do, the consequences can be catastrophic. Personal information, financial details, even the secrets we hold closest, can be laid bare for the world to see. Let's delve into two real-life incidents that shook the world. Remember the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal? It's a tale of data misuse that dominated headlines and sparked an international outcry around the safeguarding of personal information. The year was 2018. Facebook, the social networking giant, was under fire for a massive data privacy breach involving Cambridge Analytica, a political consulting firm. The heart of this scandal was the unauthorized harvesting and use of data from over 87 million Facebook users. This wasn't a simple case of hacking or identity theft. No, it was a more insidious act, a violation of trust between a platform and its users. So how did it all happen? Well, a seemingly innocuous personality quiz app, This Is Your Digital Life, was the catalyst. The app wasn't just collecting data from the users who downloaded it, but also from all their Facebook friends. This data was then sold to Cambridge Analytica, who used it to create targeted political advertising during the US presidential election in 2016 and the Brexit referendum. The aftermath of the scandal was significant and far-reaching. Facebook's reputation took a severe hit. The company's stock plummeted, and its CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, was summoned before Congress to answer for the company's actions. But more than that, this scandal served as a wake-up call to the world about the importance of data privacy. The public outcry that followed led to increased scrutiny of how companies collect, store, and use data. It spurred changes in data privacy laws around the world, most notably the General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union. People became more aware of their digital footprint and the value of their personal data. The Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal was a turning point in our understanding of data privacy. It revealed the dark side of the digital age where personal data can be weaponized for political gains. It showed us that our data isn't just information, it's a commodity, a tool, a weapon. Such a massive breach of trust, right? But this wasn't an isolated case. Consider the Equifax data breach, an incident that affected almost half of the US population. One of the largest credit bureaus in the world, Equifax, fell victim to a catastrophic cybersecurity failure that sent shockwaves across the globe. In the summer of 2017, cybercriminals exploited a vulnerability in the company's website software. This oversight allowed them to gain access to sensitive personal data stored in the company's databases. We're not talking about just names and addresses here. The breach exposed social security numbers, birth dates, and even credit card details of an estimated 147 million people. That's nearly half of the American population left vulnerable to identity theft and fraud. The breach didn't just expose individuals to risk, it dealt a devastating blow to Equifax itself, both financially and reputationally. The company's stock price plummeted by over a third in the days following the announcement of the breach. Equifax faced a barrage of lawsuits and was ultimately fined hundreds of millions of dollars for their failure to protect consumer data. But the damage wasn't just monetary. The breach tarnished Equifax's reputation, raising serious questions about its ability to safeguard the sensitive information it was entrusted with. Consumers, regulators, and investors alike questioned the company's security measures and commitment to data privacy. And what about the people whose data was exposed? The breach left them at risk of identity theft and fraud, a risk that can linger for years. They had to go through the stress of monitoring their accounts, freezing their credit, and living with the constant worry of their information being misused. The Equifax data breach is a stark reminder of the potential consequences of cybersecurity failures. It underscores the importance of robust security measures and the need for companies to take their responsibility for data protection seriously. Two cases, millions affected, and countless lives disrupted. It's a dangerous digital world out there. So what can be done about it? Well, the answer lies in three words: cybersecurity and data privacy. They are not just buzzwords, but crucial shields in the digital world. Cybersecurity measures, such as strong passwords, encryption, and firewalls, act as the first line of defense against potential breaches. They block unwanted access, keeping your data safe from prying eyes. But it's not just about individual responsibility. Corporations and governments play a pivotal role too. Companies need to prioritize data security, investing in robust infrastructure and training employees about potential threats. Governments, on the other hand, should enforce stringent data privacy regulations. These laws should hold violators accountable and ensure the protection of individual data rights. So, whether you're an individual, a business, or a government, remember that everyone has a role to play in this interconnected world. Remember, in this digital age, your data is your identity. Protect it. In the end, it's all about vigilance and awareness. This is the mantra we should all remember when it comes to our personal data. We've delved into the invisible threat of cyber attacks, shining a spotlight on the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal and the Equifax data breach. These examples are stark reminders of the very real dangers lurking in the digital shadows. Data privacy and cybersecurity are no longer optional. They are imperative in our increasingly interconnected world. The impact of breaches can be monumental, causing not just financial loss, but also damaging trust and reputation. It's a ripple effect that affects individuals, companies, and even nations. But here's the silver lining. We are not helpless. There are robust measures we can take to protect our data. From using strong, unique passwords to regularly updating our software and being mindful of the information we share online. It's about being proactive, not reactive. Stay informed, stay secure, and remember, your data is your responsibility.